Good morning. It's a frosty winter's day and we're here at Great Asby Scar. Where is Great Asby Scar, I hear you ask? Well, it is a little bit complicated. So until 2023 we were in Cumbria, which is what many of us still know this area as, but following local government reform it's now part of Westmoreland and Furness Council area, which takes us back into history where this area was known as the Westmoreland Dales. Just to confuse matters, the Lake District National Park is about 5 miles over there, which again is what many of us know Cumbria for. We're not actually in the Lake District National Park, we are in the Yorkshire Dales National Park because this part of Cumbria was added to it in 2016. So what do you think? How would you describe the location here today? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, we've got a short flat walk just around to see the limestone pavement, so let's go.
Beacon Hill sits high on Orton Scar above the village of Orton. It was one of the network of beacons across Cumberland and Westmoreland used to raise the alarm in the event of an attack by raiders. Although the beacon shown on maps dating back to the 15th century, the current monument was built by the villagers of Orton and Crosby Ravensworth in 1887 to celebrate 50 years rule by Queen Victoria. Views open up here from across the Scar, the Lune Valley, the northern Howgills and southern eastern Lake District Fells and the transport corridor of the M6 motorway and West Coast Main Line.
We're now at the high point of today's walk, both in terms of the elevation but also the beautiful limestone pavement that you can see all around us here in the nature reserve. Let's have a little bit look more closely at the limestone pavement. This was created tens of thousands of years ago in the last ice age, and as the glaciers drove through, they took away the surface of the earth, leaving the bedrock, the limestone, exposed. As limestone is very porous, the water got into the cracks and gradually ate away at the rock. And that leaves behind the pavement that you can see. So we've got the clints, the big lumps of rock there, and the grikes, which are the spaces between them. Now, when you're at this point, you can either choose to hop across the limestone pavement, have a little bit of fun going up and down, hopping between the rocks. It can be a little bit slippy, so do watch out if it's cold and frosty like today. Or you can walk around and there's a path closer along the end that goes down so that you can have a closer look at the fort. But let's show you that now on the drone. Let's go.
Close to the summit of the Knot in the National Nature Reserve lies Castle Folds. This walled settlement with substantial defence occupies just over an acre and was built by non-Roman Britons. Its outer wall was originally built of giant standing stone slabs which held in stone rubble, plus a parapet built up for protection. Huts built into the walls with a central open space and a later medieval shielding was built. Today the slabs are gone and only debris remains, but you can still imagine how imposing it must have been. Great Asby Scar National Nature Reserve is a high limestone plateau made up of Carboniferous limestone of the Yoredale group and one of the largest and most complete areas of limestone pavement in Britain. Human habitation here dates back to the Bronze Age, with burial mounds and hut circles. For many centuries it was common land for the surrounding villages, until more recently being segregated and crisscrossed by dry stone walls built with stone from small quarries across the site. western section of limestone towards Gaythorne Plain has suffered badly from human activity and is extremely degraded. Rock extraction escalated with mechanisation, with the rock here quarried and used for garden stone. Around 80% of the surface rock has been removed or disturbed, while the remaining scattered rock, known as felsenmear. You can still see the scars of this former quarry where only the explosive stores and gateposts still stand. The National Nature Reserve, National Park and Limestone Pavement orders applied across the area provide protection to halt further destruction of this stunning landscape.
That's us at the end of our walk today. We've done about 5 miles around Great Asby Scar and we're finishing up at this beautiful old lime kiln which is hidden just below the road next to where we've parked the car. It's time now for a cup of tea, piece of cake and then take the drive home. Thank you for joining us. See you again soon. Goodbye.
This small, well-preserved lime kiln sits next to another commercial quarry. Lime kilns are commonly found throughout the north of England, close to where limestone was available. Quicklime produced by the kilns would be used for agriculture by the farms in the valley below and also for building. You can see the lime cladding used on St Peter's Church in Orton. We finish our day as it begun, with views across Orton Scar and the Lune Valley, the Northern Howgills, Southern Eastern Lake District Fells and the transport corridor of the M6 motorway and West Coast Main Line.